Hello, in this video we are going to go over how to create a new supplier. So suppliers are located under the purchasing module, and you click on suppliers. One thing that I'll also point out is when you're on screens that look like this, with a table with these buckets up here, these types of screens show for customers, items, suppliers, and a couple others throughout the system. But this filter option up here is extremely helpful. So if a customer calls in, or a supplier in this case, and they just say their address, you can just start typing address. If you just know the state, you can type that in. There's a bunch of different options for viewing this data. And if you want to create a new supplier, you can just click here. To keep this one a little bit shorter, since it is really similar to customers, I'm just going to open one that already exists. So this is very similar, where if you fill out this top section here, you can just hit Save Supplier, and then it'll prompt you for new contacts and addresses. And then suppliers also have that order history. So, on the flip side, if you want to see what you've ordered from a supplier, you can look up those existing purchase orders. And then this section, instead of shipping, it's receiving. So very similar, where you have like your notes, but just different context. You also have your supplier items. So this will be items that, you buy specifically from that supplier. Financials information is going to be very similar to customers, but instead of like accounts receivable, it's accounts payable. We still have this attachment screen where you can add any files. This might be if you have like a list of things that you could buy from that supplier, you might add that here. If it's like a PDF that they gave you or something like that, then anyone in the company can easily go and look here. And then you still have that additional data field as well, which you would set up in that system setup under additional fields. So going less in depth, since it is very similar to customers, but wanted to point out some of those differences and how to navigate these screens. I hope that was helpful, and I recommend creating a couple suppliers and playing around with the different options there. Thanks. Bye.